She's the rocket company everyone's watching. Now her valuation might hit $800 billion before IPO. If this is real, SpaceX could become the most valuable firm on the planet. But is that hype or history in the making? Stay tuned. Hey everyone! Big news from space and startup world. SpaceX is reportedly in talks for a valuation of up to $800 billion. And insiders say an IPO might come in late 2026. That would make it not just a rocket company, but maybe the most valuable private firm ever before going public. In today's video, we'll break down what's real, what's rumor, and what it could mean for investors, for tech, and for the future. Recent media reports from people familiar with the matter claim SpaceX is preparing a secondary share sale that could value the company at $750 to $800 billion. That's nearly double the approximately $400 billion valuation it had after its previous tender share sale, mid-2025. Alongside that, sources say SpaceX has informed some investors that it's considering an IPO in the second half of 2026, possibly including its satellite internet business, Starlink. If correct, this would place SpaceX among the biggest public companies in the world, even before listing. Starlink's success and growth. Satellite internet service with global reach is one major revenue driver cited by analysts and investors. Launch and rocket business dominance. With rockets, launches, Starship ambitions, SpaceX remains a top player globally in commercial space and defense contracts. Insider share sale mechanics. Secondary share sales, selling shares held by investors or employees, not new shares, are being used to reset valuation benchmarks, which tends to generate public and investor interest before any IPO. Big ambition and future optionality. Potential for Starlink scaling, space contracts, interplanetary projects gives a long-term growth narrative which investors may price in now.
Not public yet. Based on proposed share sale price, not market trading. Valuation depends on what buyers pay in that insider, secondary market. That doesn't guarantee what public investors or IPO buyers will pay. Valuation versus revenue gap. Even optimistic revenue and growth numbers make 800B a big stretch. The company must deliver major growth across Starlink, launches, and possibly new services for that to justify the price. Regulatory and execution risks. Space business depends on government contracts, satellite licensing, regulatory approvals. Any delay or rejection can impact value. Also, global macroeconomic conditions at IPO time will matter. Founder and market reaction, not final. The price is being floated internally. There's no public confirmation yet. One wrong move or weak demand at IPO could drop valuations heavily. Recent history with big tech IPOs shows that. For anyone tracking this or thinking of investing later, keep an eye on official announcements from SpaceX or regulatory filings, IPO prospectus, SEC filing. Growth and performance metrics of Starlink, user base, revenue, and launch manifest for rockets. Market conditions toward late 2026, interest rates, global economy, investor sentiment in space and tech IPOs. Any changes in insider sales share terms. Price per share, number of shares, buyer demand. If the IPO goes through at high valuation, early investors or employees could see massive gains, and the public could get a rare chance to own part of a space company. It could fuel a new wave of interest in space, satellite internet, and even interplanetary investment. But if things go wrong, regulatory delays, launch failures, weak revenue, it could become a cautionary tale about hype versus fundamentals. So that's the full picture. Elon Musk's latest update, SpaceX might be headed for a mind-bending $800 billion valuation and a 2026 IPO. It's a huge possibility, but not a guarantee. If you want to stay updated on this, like the video, subscribe, InfoByte Network, and hit the bell. Also, tell me in the comments, do you think $800 billion is realistic or just hype? I'll see you in the next video.